of Allah, the merciful to all, the compassionate. The Bill 21, which passed recently in Quebec's legislation, prohibits people in position of public authority from wearing religious symbols while at work. It would prevent a teacher, police officer, or judge from wearing a hijab or turban, for example. Provincial legislators say it ensures religious neutrality and secularism in the public service. Others claim it creates a second-class citizenship and state-sanctioned discrimination. One politician said, "Our position is clear. It's not up to politicians to tell people what to wear or not to wear." Although some of these statements are considerable and the Bill 21 can be legally challenged as unconstitutional, but the whole idea of the bill is based on fallacy and disinformation. Let me explain. Firstly, the whole idea of wearing clothing and covering body is religious. Covering the body is a symbol of honor inherited from monotheistic religions. This idea is based on the story of Adam and Eve in heaven. When Satan deceived them, as a result they lost their clothing and got naked. So not wearing clothing is considered as deception of Satan. Secular people may not recognize the origin of this tradition of wearing clothing, but they cannot deny it. If they try to come up with another story of the origin of clothing, they cannot. Because most of what people wear today is not for protecting them from cold and sun and wind. Whoever ignores that origin is just ignorant. So if the logic of the Bill 21 is to ban religious symbols, wearing anything at all should be banned, including underpants and bras. If they want to protect secularism in the public service, based on that fallacy, they should start with banning underpants. Secondly, if they accept that people need to protect their God-given dignity by wearing clothing, they cannot force them to wear a special type of clothing over the other types. Hijab is just one form of clothing or part of a dress, and it's as religious as any other parts of clothing. At least not more religious than underpants. Unfortunately, this era is way darker than the dark ages of Europe. Meaning reasoning and wisdom are the casualties of man's whim today. May Almighty have mercy on us all and help these retards in Quebec's legislation to come to their senses. Thank you for your time.